So here's a question for you. And I think this is the kind of crux of the business model. When you are taking what is essentially a waste product that would be thrown away, and the person that's providing that for you realizes that you're reusing it and selling a premium priced item, there then is a value placed upon that was previously discarded. So I guess it was very important, this partnership that you made with this food distributor, because I believe you're now 50-50 with that food distributor, your partner and yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. When we started, circular economy wasn't on every lips. It was something that most of people didn't even know about. And most of the people in the industry don't want to talk about their waste. It's often something secret that nobody really wants to, put up the veil on.
One, right?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. Exactly. And these guys, because they've been in business for 100 years, the guy that called me Fred, it's his great-grandfather that started the business. Wow. And they've seen this waste for so many years that, they were willing to actually work on it and talk about it and reveal it to us. And what happened in the last 5 years is that now we work with many people that generate overstock, right? We work with Sobeys, with Metro, with Loblaws, soon with Costco. We work with competitors from Larouche even that are also produce distributor and importer. And what really makes everybody wins here is that we are not a non-profit that are depending on donation. We're a for-profit company that are paying for our overstock. So we give money to these overstock generator where it used to be an expense for them to even just get rid of it, right? Larouche was the first people we started working with that are a partner in this project. Their value of their waste was about $2.5 million per year. That was the value money that they were buying and wasting.
Yeah.
Plus, they had to pay an extra $200,000 to $400,000 every year
to get rid of it.
Just sending it to the landfill.
Yep.
Exactly. Because at home, when we live at home, especially in Canada, garbage, we just put it by the street on the Monday morning or Tuesday afternoon and it goes away. We don't have to pay for it, right? But we pay it in taxes, but it's kind of disguised. When you're in the industry, you have to pay for it, and it's expensive. So we're basically coming in and we're saying you're not going to have to pay for your waste for managing it. Plus, we'll buy these ingredients from you where you had the waste before. So everybody wins. Really, everyone wins.
Yeah. And you actually have some waste product yourself, and you're passing those on to another supplier, right? Another person who's doing something good with what you leave behind, what you discard.
True, absolutely. Yeah, we give our pulp, which is fiber and pulp from juicing, to another company that makes dog treats out of it. We also make pizza crusts out of our spinach and kale fiber.
Oh, I didn't.
We also have a company that makes orange liquor. Yeah, they make orange liquor out of our citrus peels also. And now we're working on a new project to transform the citrus peels into something else and dehydrate them. And we'll be making all kinds of packaging out of it. So that's, we're always looking at our waste, thinking, okay, how can we actually find a way to also transform it?
It's fantastic. Are there many other
circular economy with a product that's been already looped before?
Mm-hmm. Are there many other companies around the world who are doing a similar kind of work as yourself?
We are the only ones in the planet that are actually saving food in so many categories, right? There's a few players out there that are incorporating upcycled ingredient in their manufactured packaged goods. There's a bunch now. In the last 5 years, there's like probably a dozen of them that sprouted just in Canada, inspired on our model, really. So they'll, a chocolate company will use, let's say, upcycled raspberries to put in their chocolate bars, for example. But there's no company out there, to our knowledge still, and we're always looking what's out there, that actually, tackles food waste in a way where this is our main mission. And we're looking at food waste, and the products become, we start with a problem. That's basically what we do. We look at food waste, and that's what decides what kind of product we'll be launching, and not the opposite around.
I think that's what impressed me so much, because I get so much information, so many emails from PR folks asking me to write about certain things, and I can read greenwashing in a second. But looking at everything that you do, it's like you're the real deal. It was very, very impressive. And then the product itself was absolutely astonishing. So well done. You're doing a really good job. I had one last
question. Thank you so much.
For you,
Thank you so much.
Which is just when I was doing my research. I don't really watch, I'm going to sound like a real snob here. I don't watch TV per se. However, I saw that you were on Dragon's Den a couple of years ago. I watched the little clip about that, and I've never really seen Dragon's Den before. I thought you both came over really well, for one. But how was that experience, and how did that partnership fare post-show, if you're allowed to talk about it?
Absolutely. Yeah, the Dragon's Den was an amazing experience, especially for, when you're a business and you also that you sell whatever you sell in the world and you go to Dragon's Den, it will increase your sales, because there's so much visibility. There's so many people seeing your product that it's an amazing place to actually feature what you're doing and express your mission. The relationship, well, we got an offer at Dragon's Den. We were pretty happy with it. We came back home and Arlene flew in to visit our factory. She offered even twice the amount that she offered in the show.
So 700,000. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. But then in the end, we realized we didn't really need it at that time, right? We were already expanding, and the show itself brought us so much attention that the sales went up that we didn't really need a partner yet. And that's why we actually didn't go with the deal. And we're still the sole owners, right? Our partner is Côte and Larouche that have the Overstock plus Julie and I. We're still the only owners of the company. So we managed to grow really fast and have all these different line of products. And now we're moving to a new factory also. But we managed to do this all internally without having external investment, which is amazing.
Right, that's fantastic. I said that was my last question. I had forgotten one thing, which is very, very poignant right now. How has this whole pandemic impacted your company?
This is a good one. When you're an entrepreneur, you always have challenges every single day. Every single day is you wake up into something new, and everything is a big deal, right? The good news are a big deal and the bad news are depressing, and we live everything exponentially. And the pandemic at first was a big deal. Of course, it got us very depressed. Our sales went down really drastically. We got scared that we needed to lay off some people. But then, as any challenges, it always pushed us to be, to find new ideas. It pushed the creativity. And in the end, we pushed our team. We were starting to export and thinking about implementing our model in California. And we withdrew all this and we put all of our team on online sales. And we started selling online. And I built a little a trailer office behind the factory because for distanciation, because there was too many people in the same space. So now there's 2 trailers there. So we kind of basically found ideas and ways to actually make it happen. And in the end, we got sales decreased for a little bit, but after this, it went all back up because we're lucky enough to be in the food industry. Sorry, you probably hear my baby crying.
No, I've been there. I know exactly what it's like. So where are you at right now in Quebec, in Montreal, with regards to lockdown? You're basically opening right up, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think Pascale knows more than me about that.
We're actually opening this week. So there's some regulation that just opens up, and the bars, the terrace, everything is opening up slowly but surely, but starting this week. So
I'm so envious. We're still under lockdown.
75 to 85% of people have been vaccinated. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Right. I'm going for mine on Saturday. Because I'm out in the country, it's not as easy. So anyway,
we're in the red zone, so
so you're the hospital. Well, thank you very much, both of you, for joining me today at Good Food Revolution. Look forward to seeing more of your product in stores up near me, up in the countryside. And thank you very much for your time. Have yourself a great week, and we'll catch up again sometime soon.
Thanks to you, Jimmy. It was a pleasure.
Bye for now. Stay safe.